Hey, thanks for joining me. Second episode of It's a Vegan Cooking Show on my network. I tucked my shirt in. I normally don't do this, but I wanted to look nice for you guys. So I hope you guys are doing great today. I'm really excited to join you guys today. I was hungry this evening, so I figured why not cook up some of the veggies I had in my fridge. So I have some mushrooms, and I also have some asparagus, and I'm gonna make some mushroom that are, it's like sauteed mushrooms that are gonna be sauteed in vegan butter. I'm gonna saute them with kind of like curry style, kind of spicy, very flavorful. I guess you could almost say it's kind of like an Indian style sauteed mushrooms, super yummy, absolutely magical. They're almost like little specialties that you just pop in your mouth and they burst and they just like take you to somewhere else. It's amazing. I love them. The asparagus, they're just asparagus. What else? And we're also making bananas, cause I have them and I need to make them. These are super traditional for me. I grew up eating these all the time. They're super cheap. Being a vegan does not have to be expensive. So this is how you do vegan on the cheap. I'm about to show you what you can do to basically be a vegan and eat. This is my dinner. So super awesome. Yeah. Plátanos, pendejo, plátanos. All right, how is he gonna get by? Plátanos. All we eat is plátanos and arroz and habichuela. Like there's nothing else to eat. So, all right, here we go. So, all right. All right, so bam. Here we go. So I am waiting on the vegan butter to come back. My partner's coming back with that, so I'm just gonna take it kind of easy. I already washed up the mushrooms because the mushroom is really dirty. So do wash your mushrooms unless you like eating cow shit. So I wash my mushrooms nice and good. But also one thing I really hate is when like the caps break and stuff. So wash them very gently. Like you're washing delicate flowers. I wish I had a snack. I don't have one. I was gonna eat some blackberries, but unfortunately they went bad. I got this food a couple days ago and then I got really busy and I wasn't able to cook. And so when I am able to cook, I am really fortunate and I'm really happy to be able to cook right now with you guys. So I have a little bit of rosemary from my garden, a little bit of pepper, habanero, pepper. I love spicy. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get the water going for the plátanos. So the plátanos are gonna boil in hot water because they're plátanos. Sorry, I just want to say plátanos. So we're gonna boil my plátanos in the water. 1 second. All right. So I have a pot for the plátanos. I hope by the time you're done with this, you will know how to say plantains in Spanish. We say plátano. Plátanos. That's how we say it. Yo quiero plátanos. All I eat is plátanos. All right. Pero yo soy dominicano, ¿y qué tú crees que yo como? ¿Qué tú crees que yo como? Plátano, plátano con arroz y habichuela con... Anyways. So we have the pot for the plátanos. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up with water. And so I'm just boiling up water. No, I'm filling up the thing with water, the pot. Okay. So now we have some water. I'm starving. Really need a snack or something. Fortunately, I don't have any like sweet bananas I can eat. Nothing. I'm starving. I'm always hungry. Like, I don't know what my issue is. I'm just like always hungry. I'm like literally just. If I literally all I ate was crap all the time, like I would be so fat. I'm already fat. And so it's like I would be so fat, it would just be like ridiculous. Anyways, so I got the water in here. I'm gonna go ahead and just start boiling up the water. So, Brian, let's give you guys a little bit of view of what's going on over here. I'm gonna start boiling the water. So, just add a little bit of salt. All right. Now, I'm just ridiculously hungry, so just give me 1 second as I try and figure out what there is to eat here. Nothing. Okay. Absolutely nothing. I like literally this morning I ate a tortilla because last night for episode 1 of It's a Vegan Cooking Show, I made tacos. So this morning when I woke up, I was starving and I had just like literally like 1 tortilla. Flour tortillas are like, it's like everything. I don't know what I would do without flour tortillas. Anyways. All right, so I'm still waiting on the butter. So while we wait on the butter, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the plátanos. Yeah, that's what we decided, right? So, now, I'm not a professional. So if you're looking at me like, that's not how you cut a plátano, I just want you to know that this is usually not my thing. So I've also just started recently eating plátanos again because I realized how cheap they are. They're super cheap. I mean, it's a banana, and you can just eat it with some butter and some salt, with whatever else. Sometimes I'll make them with potatoes and make like mashed plátano potato. So that's also cool. That's a good question. Why are the bananas green? The bananas are green because these are the ones that I found at the store. I was looking for bananas that I can boil, and so I figured these were the ones. I also didn't want to get the sweet ones, so these aren't the sweet ones, because I like these like kind of salty and stuff. That's a good question. I do wonder if these are the right bananas. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah, they definitely are. I think so. Yeah. I don't know what other bananas are so confusing to me. Like, there's like literally like 20 different bananas, and supposedly we're on a banana shortage or on the last banana. I don't really know, but. Anyways, not a professional cook. Just a survival cook. Literally survival. Yo, I remember back in the day when I was a kid, I mean, it used to be real. I mean, I think one of the biggest inventions I made when I was a kid was a peanut butter jelly tacos. That's one I would do all the time. I'd make these giant omelets too. It's like massive, disgusting omelets. Noodles with cheese. Bananas. There they go. So these bananas may have been too green, of course. But let's see. Since like I said, I just started eating bananas again. This is something I would eat when I was a kid, and my mom would make these. I was not the one making plátanos, trust and believe. But things are different when you get older, right? You get older and you move out, and you're like, oh, you know, I miss that home cooking. And I'm also broke, so all I can afford is arroz con habichuela con plátanos. So it turns into that kind of situation. All right, and it's also super healthy. I mean, that is the really good thing about it, is that like it's just so healthy, and it's cheap. So, you know. Now, I guess I can go ahead and start with the asparagus. So, I'm going to come over here to the asparagus. The asparagus, oh, that's something I want to make with the butter. I don't have the butter. This is just the most fantastic cooking show ever, isn't it? I don't even have any green. It's because I said I wasn't gonna do anything extra. I'm not trying to do anything extra, so I wasn't gonna run. I'm not gonna run to the store to get butter because I didn't have the butter. So, and since I'm doing this live stream thing, I'm not trying to take it too seriously like that. I'm not gonna run to the store and get butter because I have olive oil. But yeah, I'm starving. I'm like super hungry, so let's just do a little bit of olive oil Though I do like my asparagus with butter. Just a tiny bit. You don't need a disgusting amount. Now it gets too oily and it's just like yuck. And I'm just gonna turn it on low. So yeah, hello Nico 300075. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate you. You're asking what am I making and why are the bananas green? So yeah, I'm making here, I'm gonna make mushrooms sauteed in butter. Heavy on spices, mostly curry. So it's gonna be very flavorful, high on spices, like I said, spicy, also spicy. I love it. They're like little delights, super yummy, super magical, amazing. Then I'm making plantains, plátanos. They are green because I think that's the way they're supposed to be. I'm not really sure. I ate this stuff when I was a kid, and just now have been making it again. And so the kind of plátanos I like are when they're boiled up and they don't have any flavor to them. You just put some salt and you smush it up and you make this thing called mofongo. Or you can fry them up. But that's why they're green, because I think they're supposed to be like super, I don't know, that like hard and like no sweetness to it. I don't really know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Not a professional cut. Anyways, just a fun one. So yeah, and then I'm making some asparagus because I have asparagus here. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. So some salt. Now I used to be really crazy when I was younger because I would like put everything on it. Like literally I would put everything, like every seasoning we have, just put a little bit of everything. And I think that's, I've been doing that. Sometimes I'll do that just for magical purposes, like for cleansing purposes. But since I don't really feel that way right now, I don't need to go heavy on the seasoning. It's not that serious. So, I do like spicy. I did put a little bit of spice in there, a little chili. But this is mostly just pepper and salt. It doesn't have to be that more extravagant than just pepper and salt. It's really that simple. It's just asparagus. Um, Anyways, I love food, like cleansing foods, magical foods. That's just my thing. I guess that's what turns me on with food. So some of my dishes be like really extra, like just really packed, flavor packed, just a lot of spice. But that's what it's for. That's just how I do it, I guess. I don't know. And I've always liked things a lot heavy, so yeah. I'll let those sizzle there for a bit. This little red pepper was in my garden. I think this is cayenne pepper. Anyways, it's so adorable. It's just like so amazing to me that this came from my garden. I'm like, wow, I've been raising this little thing for like forever. I think that's like really cool though. Like, I haven't tried praying with my vegetables yet, because I'm still trying to figure out how to grow them. I hope those come out fine. That banana might have been too green. I don't know. This is it's always a learning experience. I just do whatever. Okay. So all these peppers are gonna go in here with the mushrooms. This is rosemary. Well, I think the butter's here.
smells. It's just amazing.
In there. And we're gonna do cilantro too. So I'm just using what I have. Which is what you'll see me do a lot. You'll see me like just, I'll just use what I have. Cause that's just how it is, I guess. I mean, this is a cooking show, but it's not that serious. So these asparagus, they look pretty good. I don't want to like overdo it. Right, I think that's fine. Yeah, you don't want to overdo it. So, asparagus pieces are done. I'm gonna get them off of here. Onto a plate. I don't want to leave them on there, or they'll definitely be done for it. Asparagus is just super easy. I'm not dying of hunger anymore. Thank God. Thank you, God. Well, that was awesome. So, asparagus. Just amazing. Yeah. I love it. It's like lightly oily on the outside, but then you got like the hints of the salt and the pepper, and it's got like a kick of spice to it. And then when you bite into it, it's just like a hot burst of asparagus. Amazing. I don't know about these, but I think these are probably, you know what? These are probably the ones that you fry. I don't really know. But I guess I'll find out when it's done. You know what would be good? I should probably have a thing here so we can know the truth together. Yeah, let's do some research. Let's do some cooking research. There's nothing better than taking a minute, a mindful minute, to learn something new, because ignorance will kill you. So, let's not be ignorant in the kitchen. I ain't got time for that. And let's find out some more information about bananas. Cooking with bananas. Yeah. I feel like this might be better for, this is an AI question. Google is fantastic. I love Google, but sometimes we might need a little bit of artificial intelligence to help us figure out some things in the kitchen. Alright. Okay. So, brought to you by ChatGPT. Let's see. So, hello. How are you? I have no feelings. I'm just a program. I'm human. Okay. Well. So, we are cooking with bananas today. Sounds delicious. Bananas are versatile and nutritious. Yes, too versatile that we don't even know what is the right banana. We can have a whole class on banana. Banana 101. Alright. So we are making, so I went to the store and I picked out bananas that were super light green and hard. I am boiling them because I was intending on making mofongo. I need to find the correct spelling of mofongo. Mofongo, yeah. I don't think this is not the right banana for mofongo. I'm not figuring it out, y'all. I gotta think this is not the right banana for mofongo. They need to be more informative at the supermarket. Like, what kind of banana does what? Okay, it says fry the plantains in a medium. So the mofongo that they're making is fried. I don't usually fry my mofongo that I make, or the one that my mom does. Let me see. So I said I'm not frying it, I'm boiling it. Well, I'm trying to figure out if I have the right type of banana. If you're making mofongo, you typically want to use green plantains rather than ripe bananas. Green plantains are starchy and have mild, slightly bitter taste, which is essentially for the texture and flavor of mofongo. Ripe bananas are sweeter and softer, so they don't work well for the dish. To determine if you have the right banana, green plantains, for making mofongo, here are a few characteristics to look for. So when you're making mofongo, because I guess that's what we are technically making mofongo, you want to find the green plantains, which are light in color. They may have a few yellow spots, but they should be primarily green. Green plantains are more firm and can be difficult to peel. That's what we just went through. They have a starchy texture that are different from regular bananas. When ripe, when unripe, plantains have a mild, neutral flavor with a hint of bitterness. They're not sweet like ripe bananas. So, size and shape. Green plantains are usually green plantains are usually larger and thicker than ripe bananas. They're often elongated and have a more angular shape. Anyway, I'm done reading. Yes, the banana meets the criteria. The banana passes. We're good. Thank you, banana. So, that's... Oh, you can also post a picture of the banana. I'm good. I believe you. So, that was pretty good. I'm glad that we went through that and we learned something new today. The butter's here. I'm really excited about that. awesome. I can get fat. Alright. Oh no, I'm still going. So, thank you. My partner got me some. I cannot believe it's butter. So, that's amazing. This is what we're gonna use for our mushrooms. So, go ahead. I'm sure you guys are excited about this. So, this dish, like I said earlier, I do put a lot of spices in it. This is kind of a magical dish for me. It's a very international dish. Might be kind of fusionish. But for me, it's an experience. That's for sure. And it's a joy when I can make them. I forgot the cilantro. So I'm just gonna let the butter melt. We already added a couple peppers in here. We have diced up jalapeno, habanero, and cayenne. We also have diced up rosemary. So I just personally like it spicy. But if you cook it long enough, it won't be as spicy. So I also have cilantro, so I'm also gonna throw that in there, but probably not right now. So there goes that butter, and I'll go ahead and I'll let that butter go ahead and get the jalapenos, because I don't want them to be, I don't want the spiciness, the hotness to necessarily overwhelm the dish. Even though this dish is heavy on spices, it's mostly heavy on the curry and the cumin and the pepper. And so I do like to go ahead and get these hotter peppers in here sauteed a little bit first, just so they can die down a little bit. You want some asparagus? Huh? Well, I'm kind of making the dishes one thing at a time, so 3-course meal.
Oh, okay.
So here we go. Like I said, I'm letting them saute a little bit because these peppers are really hot, and so I just want to get them mild down a little bit, and so I'll let them saute first. So I'm gonna go ahead and just come down here with you guys. So I think that's pretty good. So I think now we can start introducing the mushrooms. So I'll just go ahead and just okay. And so these will require more butter. So go ahead and just butter it up. So these are a treat, I will say. This is a treat. All right. And so we'll just do pepper, lots of pepper. Coming. Curry powder. I'll just go in some turmeric, allspice, chili powder, garlic. I forgot the garlic, but that's okay. So that's it there, and we just saute it. We just saute. Now, could add a little water. I add just a little bit, not too much though. That'll just help get things saucy. I wouldn't move them too hard, just to make sure everything gets around in there. I'm not sure if I put the salt. I don't think I did. But that's okay. Something else, I think soy sauce would go really good in this too. So I think I'm gonna try that. A dash of salt and some soy sauce. Well, I don't know about the soy sauce, but I think salt is fine. No, let's not. Just want to put soy sauce on everything. All right, so a little bit of salt. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello, Okazarian. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a great day today. I am making asparagus. So I just made some asparagus with salt and pepper. And then over here, I'm boiling up some plantains to make something we call mofongo. It's just like smushed up plantains. And then here, this is kind of like curry butter sauteed mushrooms. And so that's what's going on here. So now that I got these heavily seasoned, these are heavily seasoned. I'm gonna go ahead and sort of put them in the middle here. Oh, I need to make sure that some of these actually, hold on. Like these will start, you know, putting out their own water too, which is the other thing. I think that's fine. So let's just get these all together. And I'm gonna find a lid. Because once I put the lid on there, all the water's gonna start coming out. Oh my goodness. And I forgot the cilantro. Nope. This might be too big. Too big. Yikes. What the heck? Nope. Okay. Shoot. Got a bit of a problem. I don't have lids. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't have a lid for it. I don't want to use this one. That's not going to be good. It's all good. So, the best way to just, since I don't have a lid, water. So it's all good. I'm gonna just let them saute just like that. I don't have a lid, but what I would do is I would put a lid on it and I would just let them cook up in there. But we're just gonna work with what we got. And cilantro. I always forget something. So I'm just gonna go heavy on the cilantro because, I mean, what am I gonna do with all this? Might as well put the whole thing in there. Like, it's just gonna go bad in 2 days. All right, so. This is awesome. I love cooking. It brings me joy. And this live streaming is pretty cool because it's not much of a hassle for me. It's super easy. I can just turn on the camera and cook with you guys. And it's super awesome. That's pretty good. All right. And it's like I really need a pot lid. Even if it's like, let me see. Because honestly, like yeah. There we go. I'm gonna do this, cause they really do need to, like, on low. There we go. Okay. I'll just leave that. See, because what'll happen is that it'll dry up too quickly, and I don't want that to happen. I want the moisture to stay in there so these mushrooms can get nice and cooked. And unfortunately, I don't have a big enough lid for the skillet, and so I'm just gonna do that. So they'll get nice and cooked in there, and it's amazing. Okay, well, I'm gonna clean up a little bit. I was told you don't know how to cook if you don't know how to clean up when you cook. So I'm gonna clean up. Because I don't want y'all to think I don't know how to cook. Even though, I mean, I'm not a professional cook, so I just know that, guys. Like, I know how to cook through just, doing it. And my mom. But I never really cooked with my mom. That was the thing. So I kind of just picked it up on my own. And cooking is an art. Like, when I was young, oh my goodness, I was crazy when I was younger. Like, I would make the weirdest combinations because I would make whatever I had, like, in the fridge. And so, you already know how it goes. So after a while with playing with things, you kind of know what goes well together and what doesn't, you know. And then it's always a learning experience. I'm always learning. Like, for example, like this year I learned how to use a glass stove properly, you know. So I'm always learning when it comes to cooking. See, if we didn't put this lid on here, all that sauce would have been dried up by now, and our mushrooms really wouldn't have like serenaded in there. They really wouldn't have like, you know, we want them just chilling there for a little bit on low. Just like a nice little sauna. But bowl up. All right, keep cleaning. And it'll start, you know, basically releasing its own water. I think that's the stage we're kind of at now. See, which that didn't happen immediately either. That took a minute. All this excess water. So I'll probably want them to saute in there a little bit longer. Just a little longer. So, maybe soon, you guys can check out my curry, coconut curry. I like making a sweet coconut curry. It's my favorite. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. I think this is good because I don't want them to get too depressed. Okay. So what I'll do now is I'll just let pretty much all the water just, you know, evaporate or whatever, because I want all that sauce on there. And so these are all to me these are all little individual mushrooms. They're each individual ones. They're each magical. These are purification mushrooms. You know, that's how I see it. They're very saucy. They're full of lots of magical herbs and spices. They're magical to me. It's just missing the garlic. I didn't dice some garlic, but that's okay. I mean, look at how brown that sauce is. You know, and the richer it is, the more powerful it is. Super magical. Alright. So a lot of my cooking is mostly cleansing foods. I don't really do anything that's like, you know, for attraction or anything like that, abundance or anything like that. I might get into it, but I don't really. When it comes to the kitchen, I'm all about cleansing foods, really. I was thinking I should probably eat more fruits. They're sweet. I eat too many vegetables. I'm just gonna have this screwed up one here. I think I would have preferred this to be sweet. We can do that next time. This one isn't very sweet. But I think this would have been great with like a coconut, a heavy like coconut cream with like a little bit of brown sugar. Okay, well I think those are done. Let's check out the mofongo here. So, alright. Bam, plátanos. Me dieron un plátano y nunca tenía más hambre. Right. So that's the plátano. Mofongo, pretty simple. Just butter. I cannot believe it's not butter. So just butter, bam, and you just smush it. And some salt. And that's it. And this is what you eat on the island. And if I was a vegan on the island, which I'm sure is probably really, really, really hard. I mean, I can't even go to a Dominican restaurant. So, this is all you would be eating. Just plátanos every day. Mofongo. Like, there's nothing else you can eat. Like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, mofongo. What else is there? Leftover mofongo. You want dessert? Mofongo, bitch. Put some sugar on it. We got three kinds. We got breakfast mofongo, lunch mofongo, dinner mofongo, and dessert mofongo. You can You can make mofongo any kind of way. Like, literally. So, there's no excuse. Anyways, no, when you're a kid and your mom, all she makes is mofongo, arroz, y habichuela, which is rice and beans, all the time. It's like literally rice and beans with chicken, rice and beans with steak, rice and beans with fish, rice and beans with pork. Oh my goodness. Like, I literally, like, I can't stand rice. Well, nowadays, now that I'm 30, I do kind of miss it. And that's why I'm making mofongo. Amazing. So, yeah, these definitely were the right plantains. That's for sure. Hey guys. So the green plantains worked out. Delicious. Super healthy. The mushroom. This is my dinner. I'm not a saint, though I am a vegan. I did have an Impossible Burger from Burger King yesterday. I'm not perfect. But I do try very hard. And I'm very thankful and grateful for this food. And I just want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to come here and talk with you guys and share this food with you guys. The Lord and God will always feed me, whether it's through a banana or something else. Anyways, guys, many blessings to you. God bless you. Thank you for joining me. I'll be making more videos. I hope this works out. Stay beautiful and goodbye.